Yes, now from Malamo, welcome back to another video on Jazza TV. Today we're going to take you on a day in the life, so to speak. I'm not fully in camp, but I still do everything that fighters do in or out of camp, just at 80%, take 20% off, and because you'll have to let your hair down sometimes from Malamo. But anyway, we're going to do a bit of a day in the life, and I'll take you with me on my travels today. First of all, it's about, what time is it now? 7 a.m. We're going to head to we're going to go and wait outside the Royal Mail Office. I've missed 2 deliveries, 2 parcels the last few days. Some fight tape for my hands, and then when we get there, we're going straight to the airport on the plane for, I think we're on the plane for 9, 10 o'clock, and then we're going to Dublin. We're going to spar with Gary Cully. I'll take you with me throughout the day, and I love Dublin. Dublin became like a second home to me over the last few years, so I'll see some friends out there. I'm gonna go and meet Chris, do a bit of media with Chris. And the good thing about doing media with Chris, you always get a workout in there as well. So yeah, 5k with Chris, as he's known. So get better with Chris, as he's known on social media. So yeah, that's it. Some good sparring there with Cully too. Always good sparring with Cully. He's fighting Max Hughes, got a big fight coming up, so yeah, it's good to see what he's got going on, and good to be the sparring partner. Bit of a compliment to be used as his chief sparring partner. So yeah, I think he's on 12 rounds, 10 or 12 rounds today. So yeah, look forward to getting back over to Dublin. I've missed a place I've been meaning to get back for a while. I've needed an excuse, and this is a perfect opportunity for me. So yeah, follow me this way. Very fun.
They're 16 ounce, so that's like sparring gloves.
Spend the day with Chris. Spent the whole day with him. Can't walk anywhere, and because he's just like a super celebrity here. But yeah, it's great to be back in Dublin. Enjoyed the gym, Unit 3. Gary and Niall looked after us, all the people up there. So yeah. So where were we then, Chris? You were telling us about Aspire. What's the story behind Aspire?
This is basically the landmark. It's almost like the Eiffel Tower of Ireland.
Yeah.
This fella is trying to play dumb. He said he hasn't been over here before.
So it's like the Eiffel Tower, you know?
Almost like a rendition.
Similar.
Yeah. Like, you know.
Oh yeah, I did like it, look. How about that then? Chris O'Connell Street out today with Chris. Chris, we had a good little day. Well, I've had a good little day sparring. We've just been
fucking sitting there scratching your arse. Typical.
Yeah, we've had a good little day. And you took me for something to eat. I enjoyed that. Thank you very much, Chris. Good to see you once again. Backstory about you, Chris, for people who don't know. Who doesn't know anyway, but people who don't know. 5k with Chris, you've run how many days on the bounce?
Over 625, 5k minimum every single day consecutively. No breaks, no rests, no excuses, just getting it done.
That's crazy. You know, when you wake up in the morning, Chris, is it just a non-negotiable? Do you even think about it no more? Do you still have days where you go,
So my whole day revolves around the 5k, you know. It's not how do I fit it in, it's how do I fit my day in around the 5k. So the run is always my priority. Before I think of anything else, yes. I think of that. And the same principle I started off with my sobriety is the same principle that I use with me running, one day at a time. Yeah. All you need to do is keep it in the day.
Okay, well I have the same methods around my own training, Chris, so I get that. When you say sobriety, can we talk about that? Is that alright?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
What led you to do the 5k with Chris?
I'm a recovering addict. I'm 4 years sober. And when I was in treatment, I always wondered, how did people of influence, how did these celebrities, how did these people who are on my television screen get to be where they are today? How did they overcome certain adversities in their life? And I wanted to try find out, because the way I look at it is, if they could overcome whatever they overcame, well then so could I. So I just started asking questions and ramming a fucking camera in their face.
So you knew, somewhere along the line, you knew you had something in you like this. You knew that you could be the man you are today.
Yeah, like ultimately I know that one of the best things about recovery and about sobriety is connection, you know. And when you're in addiction, all you're short of is human interaction, is love, is care, and is ultimately what we have today is friendship, you know, connectivity.
Yeah.
So I knew for a fact that once I started it would progress into something great, and here we are today.
When you talk about the addiction there, Chris, I've had addiction problems in my own life, my own parents and stuff like that, and I grew up around addicts, so I've seen it from the other side. And one message I would like to get out there myself is like, people don't see the person behind the addicts sometimes, do they? When like the addicts sort of, they get a lot of grief or they get looked down upon for having their problems, but people who are sick in other ways, they get sympathy, don't they? But the addicts are the only people who don't get sympathy, aren't they? But it's an illness, isn't it?
Yeah, ultimately it is an illness, but it's behaviour. The behaviour of the addict is so catastrophic that it rips each and every person in and around it down to its very knees, which ultimately creates this almost resentment to the people's cause who's being affected by the addict. And that's why so many people look down on people with addiction or people who struggle with alcoholism or anything like that as well, because it's so easy to kick somebody when they're down, but what's not easy is being able to help, to lend a helping hand to help somebody back up.
Beautiful, Chris.
Thanks, bro.
Beautiful. And one more, Chris, before we do bounce, what's the plans for the future?
Plans for the future is to completely and utterly change my life, change my daughter's life by being able to be the best possible version of myself. February, please God, I'll be planning to move over to Liverpool. I want to slowly but surely break into the UK scene, do episodes of 5k with Chris in the UK, and start up running groups and running clubs and get young people over in England, more specifically Liverpool, out moving, out exercising and out interacting.
Belt there. And before we go, are you going to keep the accent or are you going to change?
It's a hard one. It's a hard one, mate.
Stop, bro.
Stop, bro.
Just a fantastic time here in Dublin once again. Love this place, miss this place. Mark's up there, aren't I? But I'm gonna head home now, fly home, and get back to Liverpool. Well, family, I'm out. That was it. Day in the life of a fighter. Not every day in the life of a fighter. You don't get on the plane to go and spar and then come home every single day, but every now and again, this is what we do. Good little day, good to get back over to Dublin, enjoy that place, love that place. And yeah, so now I'm gonna be, I brought my clubber with me, I brought my clothes with me to do my second session, but didn't get a chance to do it, didn't have the time. And so just got off the plane now, just coming straight from the airport. Now I will be going to the gym here, just do a light fat burner run, and then I'll be home and get my head down. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, please like, subscribe and leave a comment. Have a nice night, family. I'm out.